The time has now just turned to 5:53 on this Monday morning, and here's what you need to know before you go. Before you head out the door this morning, here are some traffic alerts you need to watch out for. Heads up if you're driving through Hermantown this week. A portion of Stebner Road will be closed starting today at 7 a.m. The city says crews will shut down the road near the intersection of Stebner Road and Radar Road for a utility project. The work is expected to last through Friday. Detours will be posted. Now, a traffic alert for those driving between Duluth and Superior. A rehabilitation project for the Bong Bridge is set to start today. WisDOT crews will work on a variety of things, including making concrete surface repairs and replacing street lighting. During the project, one lane of through traffic on US 2 will stay open in each direction, but ramps on the Minnesota side of the bridge will be impacted and will be closed at various times. Construction is expected to be completed in late November, more than a year before the Blotnick Bridge is expected to be replaced completely. The $6 million project was approved last week by Wisconsin's Governor Tony Evers. Now, for those drivers in the Grand Rapids area or heading over there, starting today, MnDOT crews will begin work along Highway 2. Between La Prairie and Grand Rapids, crews will be reconstructing the intersection at Gunn Road and Jess Harry Road. Jess Harry Road will be closed. Detour signs will also be posted. Drivers should expect lane shifts along Highway 2 as the project continues. The work is expected to wrap up in the fall. Now, a search for a man missing in Cook County has been suspended. 40-year-old Gene Doherty was last seen on July 1st when he left his mom's house near Silver Bay. Officials tell us his car was found on July 11th in Cook County near Cascade Lake. Now, after days of searching, family members say the Cook County Sheriff's Office is ending its ground search. The Cook County Sheriff's Office cited difficult terrain as one of the reasons for calling off their ground search. Gene family urges anyone who might have seen him to reach out with information as they continue to search efforts. Now up north of Duluth at Island Lake, those looking to get their bodies moving did it in a variety of ways yesterday. The annual Buzz, Ryan, and Half Buzz triathlons were held Sunday at the Minnesota Power Picnic area as competitors ran, biked, and swam through the course. Those competing in the full triathlon swam 500 yards, biked 10 miles, and a 2.5-mile run. The event honors longtime forest rangers and supervisor of Civilian Conservation Corps, J.C. Buzz Ryan, known from his writings of his firsthand experiences in northeast Minnesota. Now, this November marks 50 years since the Edmund Fitzgerald went down in Lake Superior, taking the lives of the 29 crew members on board. There's an event coming up to mark that anniversary. Now, this Saturday, swimmers will do a relay swim in honor of the 411 miles of the Edmund Fitzgerald trip that were never completed. This is the 50th year of the Edmund Fitzgerald Memorial Swim. Each year, open water swimmers volunteer to carry on the legacy of the ship with a 17-stage relay.